All right, let's get started. Today we're very lucky to be able to go over some of the marketing strategies that cost two of the largest companies in the world millions of dollars to teach us. We get to learn it for free, but just because it's free, for you right now does not mean that it's not valuable. It's more than likely going to be some of the most valuable information that you do hear today. The study was performed by Empire Research Group. This is a Fortune 500 research firm that does a lot of work out there. So every fact, figure, and case study will be sourced in the presentation. You'll see it down below in the footnotes. And basically, we sponsored it, US Flash and Technologies. We sponsored it to help our distributors out, to get you guys more tools that you need to sell. Because today's day and age, you guys have so much that you have to work on. Just every additional tool that you can put in your belt is going to be very helpful. So the areas that we're going to cover in today's session, just real simple, mistakes that have toppled market leaders. We want to go over those mistakes. We want to learn from their successes and their failures. And we want to make sure that you're not falling into some of those same traps. So basically, just starting it off, we take a look at one of the biggest items missing in today's business climate. I mean, overall innovation in marketing is what is lacking in today's business out there. A study conducted for Deloitte Consulting in conjunction with Forbes Insight said that companies trying to recover from the recent economic events, basically all the stuff that's been going out there, the bad economy, that only 39% of executives surveyed reported that their companies have any kind of plan aimed at driving cutting-edge innovation in their marketing. Only 39% of the people actually have some kind of plan. So let's leave the door wide open for 61% of the companies that are out there. It leaves the door wide open for those distributors who are bold enough to walk through it to actually start to put down just the products and start to come up with products and create new campaigns for them. For companies that are lacking innovation in their marketing. What we get to do right now is basically take a really strong look at two of the largest companies out there. We get to learn from their blunders. We get to learn from those mistakes. And then we get to learn how to put together a foolproof method for creating a powerful campaign for your client and for what they do. So just starting off, the first company, I bet you didn't think you're going to see this name here, Microsoft. All right, multi-billion-dollar Microsoft. What they wanted was they saw Apple's look and feel on the iPhone, and they wanted in on that craze. So they developed the Microsoft Kin. It was intended to be their answer to what Apple and iPhone were doing out there. But for every single Kin phone sold in the first 3 weeks, Apple outsold them 6,000 to 1. Apple sold 6,000 iPhones for every one phone Microsoft would sell. This was a huge ratio difference, right? Apple completely slaughtered Microsoft. And according to Advertising Age, the Kin was the fastest launch to failure path ever taken by a major marketer. I mean, major marketer doesn't even begin to describe Microsoft. They're more than that. I mean, this is multi-billion-dollar Microsoft. They have nothing but millions of dollars to throw at products, marketing, campaigns, that kind of stuff to make sure that their products succeed. And they didn't. How could Microsoft have failed this badly? What was it they were missing? Well, Microsoft, you take a look at what was going on. They were offering just a phone, just a product. When Apple was offering this social media device, right? Microsoft's marketing innovation was absent on every front. This was what Microsoft was missing because they actually had a better product. They had technical innovations the iPhone didn't have yet. They had new stuff on this thing that iPhones did not have, and yet they still failed. Why? Because their marketing message never told the customer why they should care about the technical superiority. Right? They never told anybody how these new features and new things and these technical innovations that they have would benefit their life, how it would make their life sexier, stronger, faster. Right? And all too often, us as business owners or salespeople or marketing people, we think the consumer is going to make the connection between the product and how it benefits their lives. But these people do not do that. Consumers do not make those connections. They don't connect the dots. They don't have time to sit down and see every product that's brought to them within the day and some kind of advertising and think, hey, how is this going to make my life better? I know, I bet I could use this. If I take some time and research this product, I'll find out how my life's going to get better because I'm using it. right? Nobody has the time to do that. They won't do it. And therefore, the marketing has to do it. The marketing has to tell them, hey, these features are going to make your life so much better, so much stronger, so much faster, sexier, that kind of stuff. So you are now going to be in charge of creating new campaigns. And in order to do that innovation, in order to do it successfully, it has to have these three parts. And the first one is the approach. What does the customer really want and need? For our distributors, very simple. Your client wants a successful campaign. They want more leads or more sales or more customers. That's what they're looking for. But in order to understand how to do that for them, we have to go one step further. We have to take a look at their customer, their consumer. What do they really want and need? What promo products would fit that? Right? What do they really want and need a pen? Is that what they're going for? Is that what they're buying today? Is that what the trend is? Is that what everybody's talking about? Only then, once you know, if it is, then great, that's the product. But knowing that approach, what they really want and need, and maybe not so much focusing on a product, but what they really want in life, right? Microsoft got this. Apple got this. Did they want a phone? No, they wanted a mobility in their life. They want their social media. They want everything with them now. So they developed products that are now ahead of the curve, not behind the times. Very important. Very, very important that the product fits the approach, that it's new, innovative product. And then even then, Microsoft understood this, right? They had the approach. They knew what people wanted. They got a product that was better, ahead of the times, better than the iPhone. And still what happened? They failed. Why? Because they're missing this third part. And if you don't have this third part in your campaign will fail, your client's campaign will fail, and that is the message. We have got to tell people why the customer should want these things, not what it does. The features don't speak for themselves. Microsoft just spent millions of dollars proving that to us, right? They have to know what makes this product so good for them. And now your marketing campaign, your promo product campaign is going to show people this, right? Apple is no different. They spent their time in the learning curve too, right? In 1986, they had the first PDA to hit the market, even before the Palm Pilot was there, right? But they failed to tell people how it was going to better their lives. Instead, again, they thought its features would speak for themselves as well, but they don't. And this led to the Newton being a huge marketplace failure. Here's a great product. How did the Palm Pilot succeed when Apple didn't? Well, Apple came to market. They didn't tell people how it was going to better their lives, and so they didn't get that first foothold in there. Palm Pilot did. But see, Apple learned from this. At least they learned from it, and they said, you know what, every piece of marketing we do from now on is going to convey the overall benefit to each individual customer above everything else. It's so important. Look at their ads now. Look at every ad Apple does for their products now. They all show how their product makes people's lives so simple. There's an app for that. You got a problem? Come to Apple. There's an app for that. We're going to help you out. Your life's so much easier now. You just hit the button. There's an easy button, right? Staples does the same thing. iPhone, there's an app for that. Take a look at them now. The iPhone, very strong campaign for them that they do. If you don't have an iPhone, then you don't have an iPhone, right? But as they show, you don't have an iPhone, then you can't do this, and you can't do this, and you can't do this. So if you don't have an iPhone, guess what? Your life's not as easy as it could be if you did, right? They've learned that. That's how their marketing message goes. It's not just about a phone. It's not just about this. It's about the quality of life that you get because of it. So what I'm really hoping that you take away from this is the ability to recognize that two of the largest companies in the world have tried to sell features instead of benefits. I think we've detailed the difference between the two, and both of them have failed. Both of them have spent millions and millions of dollars to teach us that it does not work. And if they've failed with their millions of dollars, then we got no shot, right? So let's ditch the old, hey, here's a product, and let's go with the campaign. Don't bring another product to your client unless you have a campaign that goes along with it, how it's going to, how it feeds the approach, how the product's ahead of the curve, and how people are going to want this product and respect this product and need this product in their lives. Our promo products can do that. We are that powerful. Promo products outperform TV ads, radio ads, all that stuff. We got to start acting like it. We got to start bringing campaigns, not just products. So really, we at US Flash and Technologies, we know that dealing with the day's task doesn't leave a lot of time to brainstorm these campaigns, right? You got a lot of things to do during your day. You don't have time to be sitting there thinking up campaigns. So we're here to help you by giving our distributors some valuable information. I mean, it's almost more than just valuable. And our offer to you is that we would love to show you how we've helped some of our distributors come up with winning campaigns, very successful campaigns, and win very large orders for these clients. So what I'm asking you to do today is just contact us today, and we'll provide you with our best case studies, absolutely free. Really, all it is this, is that these case studies are just guidelines, maps to successful campaigns that you can present. For whatever industry, if you're in the banking industry, we have a campaign for you that'll show you exactly how to execute it, what was done, and the results from it. You could present this to your clients, and now you're no longer selling products, you're selling campaigns. Much more powerful out there. So if if you want to break into a new industry, or you're currently in an industry and you want a campaign to go along with, and you want something new to present to your client, then contact us. We'll give it away to you absolutely free. Now is the time to act. Here's how you contact us. It's real simple. Just email us, sales@usflash.net. Or you can visit us on the internet to check it out, usflash.net. Check it out, check out some of the styles and stuff that we have. But really, just email us. Let's get you these case studies. Let's get you started on the right track towards focusing on benefits, staying away from features. Thanks for being on the call. Great to see you guys here. Love to have you here. Hope it works for you. I look forward to getting the emails and helping you guys all out. Thanks so much.